You remember this place? Last time I came, it was about 90 degrees. Actually, it's about 290 degrees. And I tried to metal detect and had 3 heat murmurs and got ate up with mosquitoes, so I left. Today it's not 90 degrees, it's a lot cooler. But I just had a mosquito on my finger as I texted my bride and tell her I had arrived at my destination. Oh, I saw somebody looking out the window. Curtain's moving. That's a little freaky. I had my auto upside down screen on, so I had to start over. First find. Square head now. Little bitty one. Okay, it's old. Signal number 2 is what I think. It's not a razor blade. It looks like a piece of an old P, whatever it would call, P something, maybe P38 can opener, but it's kind of thin to be that, so it may be part of a, you know what I'm talking about. Sound it out for me. I started wearing headphones just for this hunt, 'cause there's a lot of houses around. I don't want a bunch of dogs barking. It's like putting a pair of vice grips on your head. Absolutely horrible. And you got to be absolute acrobat to screw that joker in right there, or you got to have fingers the size of an infant. I got a real good high tone right by this root. I thought we'd dig it together like birds of a feather. Hang around together. Hang on, maybe we won't. So far, that beautiful high tone is a nail. Maybe that wasn't the only sound I had going on in my head at the time. Oh, I found the high tone. It was actually under the root. There it is. So the question is, what is it? AP. Oh. AP Co. Alabama Power Company. That's my guess. Let me brush it off. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's one of those old ones. You know, now everything's digital on your power meter. The old ones were metal and had this little lead thing on it that if you twist it and break it off, they'd come by and know you've been stopping your little power spinner from going around and around and around and around and around and around. I remember as a kid, I was fascinated that something like that on the side of the house, blah, 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 would spin. That's it. AP Co. Cool. That's me right there. This hole was pretty spectacular. I dug and dug. I got this awesome nail, and it was a high tone. That's an awesome nail. It didn't hit over 99 either. Usually if it hits 99 or above on a high tone with the AT Pro and the AT Gold, it is a piece of iron. This time it didn't. That's what it rang up as, and there's nothing else there. Best signal I've had. 82. Pretty solid 82. Not real deep. So, what is it? Like that plug? Still in there. 82. What will it be? Hang around with me. You only get to use this twice on a hunt, then you gotta re-crank it. Let me find this. I'm not being very attentive. There it is, right there. So what is that? That is a dime that's been smashed and curled and rolled. Let's go clean it up. I think there's more noise in the hole. 1995. Pretty deep for a 95er. We'll go with it. What was that, like 5 years ago? There's my high tone. I came back over the same spot again. Head stamp. I hadn't dug a head stamp in a while. Nice. I'm heading to Vicksburg this weekend to dig some nails. I've never dug any Mississippi nails, so I'm going. Let's clean this up first and see what we got. See if we can get some info. There it is, UMC code number 12, smokeless. Smokeless powder was invented around late 1800s, 83, 84, something like that. So that could be how old that is. Oh, paper shell. So let's say that was the first one, 84 to 1984, 100 years, and then add a little more for right now. See, that's just as awesome as a coin for me. It really is. Somebody went outside back when all this was woods around this house. It's not anymore, it's a neighborhood. And they shoved this baby in their old shotgun and they shot it. Isn't that cool? It's it's more interesting to me than just dropping a coin out of your pocket. Unless it's a big nice silver coin, then I might be changing my story here in a minute. Awesome, isn't it? What you think of that, Mr. Martin? You like it? I do too. Oh, y'all let Cornbread Jack know I found a couple pull tabs too. If he has a need for them. Check it out, head stamp number 2. Oh, this one's even prettier. Let's go over here in the sun that shines. UMC code number 12, New Club. That is early 1900s. That is nice. Look at that little star on it. Maybe too bright. It's getting in the dark. Look at that. Ooh, that's dark, isn't it? Nice. I'm pretty pumped. Shallow 70s. High tone. Come on. What? Ooh, you're a root. One deep. Oh, there it is. It is a modern library penny. Okay, I'm right here by the main sidewalk that goes up in the house, and I thought it was oh man, I thought that was a nickel. That's a washer. No, that's a good washer though, isn't it? You can't hit the washer. Keeping it. This is the 80s to 90s. Way too shallow to be anything impressive. So, see if my shovel works. It's Old Faithful. It has never not worked. Aluminum siding. Or a little hat. Need some more batteries. There you are. Hey, did I tell you I'm going to Mississippi this weekend? I'm going to Vicksburg. But right now, she's getting hungry. Dinner. High 70s. High 70s. Gonna be a library scent. Really shallow. Don't worry about that noise. Time for reset. There are a lot of nails all over this yard. I need to add. Oh, there it is. It is a library. Nice one though. Somebody hit it with a shovel again on the side. Everybody can't be perfect. Let's replant that one pot of grass. Shallow 80s. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to Vicksburg. My bride and I. Alone. And I gotta find something to do. I know you hold it on the ground. Ground balance. What is this though? In this spot. There's so much gravel. I talked to the property manager. This is one of many pieces of property that I was given permission to hunt. I was showing him those head stamps. He liked them. He likes old stuff too. What is this? I'm gonna put down this camera and stomp that thing. Hang on a second. Oh, you know what that is? It is the tumblers for a lock. There's the little tumblers up there. And there's where the key goes in. Cool. Oh yeah. Can't figure out what that is. It's stuck on something. What is that? Come see me. Ah, you know what that is? You know what that is? That is a valve stem to model A, T, something like that. Look at that. That's neat. So they drove home one day, they pulled their car up in the yard, and somehow that fell off of it. I always wondered how these get lost. That's neat. So, if you are in Mississippi, I wonder if that says anything on it. We need to put some cleaning upon it, don't we? I don't think I've ever taken the time to look. It just so happens that I have upon my man purse this fancy little thing. It cleans my dentures, my fingernails, and valve stems. So anyway, I gotta find something to do in Mississippi. I'm sure I'll be able to find some abandoned homes, but I'm heading to Vicksburg to look around. So give me a holler if you're out there. If you have a Facebook page or a YouTube page, let me know what that is, because I'm not just gonna go randomly meet up with somebody that tries to cut my head off and suck my guts out of my neck. Let's see what this is. I know you can't read that, but you can't read that. It says Schrader this way, and it says trademark. You can't read anything else, but it says it on both sides, the flat spots. Of course, not where the threads are. Pretty neat, huh? I need to go look and see if I've never even walked up and looked at a Model T or Model A or any of the other models to see what they are. Plugulation retention, plugulation rejuvenation. That's what it's all about. Look at that. Perf. I believe I know what this is. There's this antique thing way before I was born called Cablevision, and they used to run wires from house to house, and you get to watch TV that way. Isn't that what that is? That are either a pretty impressive eraser. That is, I thought, was a end of a U-joint, but it is solid, and it rolls and it lays down, so it's well trained. Let's put this back. Let's put all your friends back underneath there. One more hole. Check out what I just harvested. Come on. Check it out, check it out. That's cool, isn't it? Isn't that cool? It's deep. I hated to dig such a big hole with such poor plugulation, but I did it. That is neat. I'm gonna scrape it off, see if it says anything upon it. I like that. Nothing. All it says is put me in your man purse and go dig another hole. So that's what I'm going to do. I like it. I got some cleanup to do right here though. Let's see what we got. Old batteries. Now one of these pennies was not from here. One of these things is not like the other. So we got that. We got that valve stem. We got a couple of pretty awesome head stamps if you ask me, and the rest of it's just junk. But I enjoyed that hunt because that made it cool. Those made it even cooler, and that's pretty stinking awesome. I need to clean my teeth. I need to dust this off first. Hey, thanks for watching my videos. Holler at me if you're around Vicksburg, if you want to.